All right, if you're running an e-commerce store, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the daily data grind. Well, today we're going to break down how you can automate all of that using something called the OneCart API. The whole point? To get you your time back so you can actually focus on growing your business. So let me ask you this, and be honest. How much time does your team actually waste just moving data around? Copying and pasting, checking things between different systems. It's one of those things that just quietly sucks up so much time, a real drain on your resources. And that's the thing, right? As this quote says, none of this adds value, yet it eats up hours every week. Just think about it for a second. All that time spent copying order IDs, checking SKUs, trying to make reports match up. It's not just boring, it's where mistakes happen, and it adds absolutely zero value to your business. And this is what we call the data entry grind. It's that endless loop of boring, repetitive tasks that just keeps your team stuck in the weeds, Instead of thinking about the big picture, they're just bogged down in the nitty-gritty. Okay, so look at this. This really lays it all out. On the left, you've got the old manual way. Copying, checking, reconciling, it's slow. But on the right, that's the automated way. Your data syncs in real time, you have one single source of truth, so no more guessing which spreadsheet is the right one. And reports, they're instant, a total game changer. So how do we get from the left side of that screen to the right? Well, the magic behind all this automation is something called an API. Let's quickly talk about what that actually means. So an API, or Application Programming Interface, sounds super technical, but it's really not. Think of it like a bridge, or maybe a translator, between two different apps. It lets your OneCart store talk directly to, say, your accounting software, all by itself. No human needed. It's literally the engine that makes all this cool automation possible. Okay, enough with the theory. It's way easier to understand when you see it in action. So let's walk through a real-world example of how you'd use the OneCart API to pull live data straight from your store. It really just boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, you hop into your OneCart account and generate what's called an API key. It's basically just a secure password. Second, you connect whatever tool you're using. And third, you just ask for the data. You make a request. So let's try it. Imagine we need to know the stock level for one specific item right now. Let's say it's this blue keychain. Instead of logging into the backend and searching around, we're just going to ask the API for its live data instantly. And boom, here's what you get back, just like that. You can see the SKU, the price, the exact quantity in stock, 396 units, and the color. And the best part? This isn't data from last night's sync. This is the absolute up-to-the-second live truth from your store. But looking up one product is cool, but it's really just scratching the surface. You can use the exact same idea to pull complete order details. Think customer info, tracking numbers, the works. Or you could even update your inventory for hundreds of products all at once. The possibilities here are seriously huge. So you see, this is way bigger than just saving a few clicks here and there. This is about completely changing the game, unlocking the true potential that's hiding inside your business data. And this is where it gets really powerful. You start connecting OneCart to the tools you're already using every single day. Imagine your sales data just flowing automatically right into Google Sheets, or syncing up with your big ERP system like NetSuite or SAP, or even updating your accounting software like QuickBooks. You can even connect it to your own custom systems. It just works. So let's bring this all together. What's your next step? Because this really isn't just some techie feature. It's a genuine strategic tool that you can use to grow. Because at the end of the day, the goal is simple, right? It's about doing less admin work so you have more time for the stuff that actually moves the needle. Every single hour you're not spending on data entry is an hour you can pour back into marketing, into developing new products, into talking to your customers, the things that actually grow the business. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What could you and your team actually build with all those hours you'd get back? What's that one project you've been dying to start but never have time for? That potential is just sitting there, waiting for you to unlock it.